My name is Bruno Mezzetti from Marche Polytechnic University, Ancona, Italy. I'm the coordinator of the BreedingValue project started in 2020. BreedingValue started from the idea that intensive agricultural systems have had a very strong impact in reduction of biodiversity. So the idea was to explore the genetic diversity available and existing at the European level, trying to identify genetic resource of interest for the introduction of interesting traits like quality and resilience to biotic and abiotic stress, and combine this with the other important traits like yield and fruit size. The results that we have achieved with the BreedingValue project were proven technology on strawberry, but also have much more information about raspberry and blueberry. This was based on the application of new advanced genotyping technology and phenotyping tools, including the sensorial analysis. In addition, we tested and applied the life cycle analysis as a tool for better identify the sustainability of a new cultivar.
My name is Klaus Olbricht. I'm a strawberry breeder, and my responsibility in the BreedingValue project is to guide the work package 1, which is responsible for plant material. One of the main results already is that we could demonstrate how diverse material of the 3 different berry species in Europe are. The new thing for the project is that we could combine collections from a lot of partners and also combine public collections, which are more or less available, with private collections to draw a larger picture of diversity.
My name is Jan Davik. I'm the work package leader of work package 2, and I am currently employed by the Norwegian Institute of Bioeconomy Research, also known as NIBIO. One of our students has gone through a lot of strawberry collections and identified multiple errors in these collections. Another student of ours has investigated primitive strawberry material and thought of it as a source for exploitation. And then the third part I think is important is the implementation of prediction tools in the applied breeding programs. There are 3 open calls in this work package. One on mass in strawberry, one on mass and GVAS in raspberry, and there is one on genomic prediction in strawberry. The interaction with the beneficiaries has been very important and fruitful, and also the additional access to data from their breeding programs has been important.
I'm Sonia Osorio, full professor at the University of Malaga. In BreedingValue project, I'm the work package leader of work package 3. In work package 3, we have been working on new phenotypic tools, all kind of analysis. So we have developed and also validate new phenotypic tools to characterize new pre-breeding material. So in work package 3, we have developed new protocol for characterize disease on the plant architecture and different fruit quality trait. And we have applied all this new protocol in a huge number of breeding material at European level. So we have characterized all this genetic material for further selection on specific traits of interest.
Hello, I'm Saila Karhu. I come from Finland, from Natural Resources Institute. I'm leading the work package 4 in this BreedingValue project. Main objective of this work package was to find out how the consumers like the berries and which other properties they maybe would like to have improved. And we did different kind of communication a lot. We had online polls, we had face-to-face meetings, we had workshops, and got a very good feedback. We also created vocabulary to describe the quality of berries, of strawberries, blueberries and raspberries, and we translated it to different languages so that it is usable all over in EU area. The multilingual lexicon, it really describes different quality aspects of berries. It is not only taste, but it is also the visual aspects, aroma, firmness, if berries are acid or sweet, and if there is some special aroma, what is that special aroma? And that will help also consumers when they make their choices, which berries they will buy.
Hi, my name is Björn Sadel, and my responsibilities in the BreedingValue project are the data management and to help setting up a platform for data management. On the Germinate platform, we have data from the accessions, that is to say the different lines that have been used for breeding and are being used in the project. We describe them. We actually describe the traits. We describe metabolites in these. We describe organoleptic data, and you can compare these all and actually check how much data is there, how is the data distributed. So the data is structured mostly by the accessions, so it's linked to the actual plant line, and with this plant line we have the different traits, for example the metabolites, the growth, flowering time, for example. This is where most breeders and scientists are interested in that, and then they can look in this accession and see what kind of data is there. They can also come up with new innovative solutions to query the database, because all the data is linked to each other. They can access the database by just going into the Germinate website, or much more simple, they go on the BreedingValue website and there's a direct link to the Germinate website.
The BreedingValue again has generated a huge amount of data and information. All this data can bring for the future to further study related to the identification of genes controlling specific traits. New research program could be very helpful to continuing the activities that we have started with the BreedingValue.
Each country in Europe would not be able to perform such a large project, and combine forces in Europe is our strength.